Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your May 18th to May 24th reading. And for you, what's going to be pivotal, central for you is going to be the Sun entering Gemini on May 20th. And that's going to impact your love and relationships. So this shift is going to bring focus to your partnerships, and you're being invited to engage in open dialogues to enhance your understanding and communication and your connection with loved ones. So we have the Queen of, the Queen of Swords coming out here. So, all right, Sagittarius. So this is wonderful that you are being open and honest and upfront, and you are identifying those areas of contrast that you can work through, and we'll just call them problems, but they're really just opportunities to learn, to grow, to adjust and shift. So yeah, you're going to freely, clearly identify those areas, and you'll be able to work with your partner or other parties or your family in working those things out. We also have the Two of Pentacles here. So this is wonderful because, just on a side note, there's opportunity for wealth and increasing your resources here. You may come into that situation scenario. You may also be deciding between some things here. So just apply this to whatever situation scenario that it fits. But I do see that you may have a couple options that you're deciding through. And if you are working on strengthening relationships and bonds, there may be many strategies that you can take. There may be many ways that you can do that, is what this is looking like. We also have the Magician here, so that is wonderful. You utilizing your gifts and your talents and abilities, so it's all there. You have all of it. You have all your tools, and it's just a matter of you using them in the best way for you and for the other parties that are involved. We also have the Two of Wands here as well. All right, so this is about setting goals and planning. And again, you may be contemplating like new options, new strategies, new approaches. So this is really you kind of deciding between like what works best for me, what works best for our situation, our family. And you are being guided to really go with that, what you feel passionate about. And you may want to go within and connect within, and also utilize your intuition to make the choice. So we also have the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so that is really allowing you, okay. So we have planning, and then we have no plan here at all, and you moving forward in a haphazard way, okay? So, you know, just pick whatever path you want to take, but you can just tell by the way it's sounding is like, okay, you may have like, and this doesn't have to be like a detailed, very detailed, mapped out plan. This is sort of like ideas, strategies, approaches that you are evaluating and deciding between and considering, and like, obviously you have to think about that a little bit, think ahead a little bit there, but you know, this isn't about you having like a 20-page plan on how you plan to build relationships within your family or bond more deeply with your partner here. Okay, so this is just you kind of have general idea about that and deciding what path you want to go down. So as a part of that, this is also about you releasing anything that is not serving you and anything that is not providing any value. So that could be old belief systems, old thoughts, old behaviors, old actions, not old actions, but just any actions that are just really not going to be helpful to you at this time. So yeah, release that, let that go. And okay, we also have you focusing on creating balance here. That's wonderful because we do see like a lot of options available to you. So in addition to picking that which you feel the most passionate about, create that balance here. So pick solutions, pick options that are going to allow for that win-win situation and are going to create a balanced outcome where everyone's winning, everyone's happy, or content, let's say. Let's get a couple oracles here. So this is you having the courage to wake up the light within you. And this to me is speaking about these gifts and talents and abilities that you do have to strengthen bonds and strengthen relationships. It's like, you know how to do this. You already have everything you need within you. It's just a matter of you kind of going through and deciding what is the best approach, like what is the best option for you. Okay, what else? We have wonderful surprises coming. So there's something new opportunity that is awaiting you. So that's beautiful. Okay, so we also have the Empress here. So let's see. Give me one more here before we speak to that. All right. So this is a lot of passion and romance coming up. So there could be opportunity for you to just have some quiet time alone with your partner. And if you don't have a partner, this could be you just ensuring that you're getting your self-care practices in, you're meditating, you're practicing mindfulness, you're journaling, whatever those things that you do to allow yourself to replenish, relax, be still, and fill your cup. So you're being guided to do those activities because those are coming up as a challenge for you. We also have you sort of holding on to some vices here. So this could be like drinking, smoking, overeating, just any unhealthy habits that you may have. Could be belief systems, traditions, thoughts, even any values, that morals that just aren't really aligned with who you are anymore. You may be wanting to expand your mind and open your consciousness up, and you may be more accepting of others and other lifestyles and just, what have you here, you know what I'm saying? But this is you like really being open and letting go of, again, like those belief patterns and systems and actions, behaviors that really just aren't serving you. And you may struggle with that this week. So these are the things you need to do. These are the things you might struggle with. And we see loud and clear how it is aligning. So we have the Ace of Swords here as well. So some of you may struggle a little bit to speak your truth and to really let those energies go. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, if you are able to do that, if you are able to start fresh, start anew, deepen those bonds, it's going to be a successful outcome for you if you're able to do that. So if you're thinking like, well, is this really worth it? Yeah, absolutely, it's worth it. It's going to make a difference. We also have the Ten of Pentacles here as well. So yeah, it definitely will make a difference here. But we do see like these things coming up as challenges here. So it is going to be whether or not you can do this. You can move yourself forward. You can let go of negative energy or just any stagnant, stuck energy here. Okay. So we also have the Five of Wands here. Okay, yeah. So also, if you are able to kind of work through some things with the partner or wherever you're applying this to, if you're able to work through those things with the other parties, just it's going to be so important for you to not be a sore loser or to not really focus on like any negative things that happen or any truths that come out to where okay, yeah, this is true. This is something that I can adjust because it makes you feel this way and that's not my intention. Like, yeah, any of those areas, any places where, you may have to confront some things about yourself or make adjustments for the betterment of you and your relationship with others, you may find that you feel a way about that. Like, it takes a minute. Nobody likes to hear, the truth so let me correct that. What I mean to say is that, like, yeah, it's hard. It's difficult to get feedback. It's difficult to get like constructive information about yourself that others may not be happy with. And it's not that you care so much about what others think. It's more about like, yeah, if these are individuals that you love and you care about, You want to be able to collaborate and work together, and you want everybody to feel like their needs are heard, and that this is really a collaboration where everybody's able to feel safe and secure and protected and loved and seen. Okay, so just try not to get defensive. I said all that to just say try not to be defensive about things that come out and things that you agree that you are going to work on. Okay, so let's get a couple. What else here? Okay, so we have a little bit of regret and lustful desires. Okay, so if we're going back to here, what some fears that may come up. So some of you, like, you may have a fear that some information is going to be found out. The truth is going to be exposed on just things that have been going on. And if you know, you know. So if it doesn't apply to you, then you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't have to worry about it. But if this does apply to you, then yeah, it's very possible that all of these things are going to come to light here, which is going to happen anyway. So that may have you feeling a little bit like, oh yeah, I didn't necessarily want to deal with all of this week, but it's looking like you may have to for some of you. Okay. All right, so let's look at some subconscious fears. Okay, so what is it about this transformation, about the change that is fearful to you? Okay, so I'm seeing like a certain path for some of you. It's like you don't want things to change because you're benefiting more in some way right now. So you do have that fear of like, okay, well, if all of this is found out, it's likely going to be a little bit of drama till we work things out, and I'm not going to necessarily be able to have my cake and eat it too. Don't be shooting the messenger. I'm just telling you the truth. And if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. But yeah, some of you may have that. Others of you, this could just be about just the transformation and change process here altogether, and just wondering if you can do the adjustments and follow through and execute on the changes that you agree to, wondering if the other parties are able to do that as well. So you just may have like a little bit of fear and anxiety about the future and about these new changes and adjustments that you all agree to. We also have the Page of Wands here, so you may be feeling like you don't have the talents and the gifts and the wisdom and the knowledge to come up with different solutions and different ideas. Okay, so you may also be fearful about any messages that come out and anything that you may hear. And that's what we talked about earlier here about, like, yeah, you may be told some things about yourself that you know are true and that you do want to adjust and change because you do want to have a better experience, a better environment that you're in, a more fulfilling environment and relationship. Okay. So what else? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So for some of you, there is going to be, or there could potentially be an impact to your finances based on the way some of these things work themselves out. And so you may be a little fearful about, like, what does that mean? When you say impact, do you mean like huge impact or little impact, or, you know, what does that mean? And obviously it's going to be different. If this resonates with you, it would be different for everyone's situation because this is a collective reading. Okay, so you may also be feeling a little apprehensive about connecting and going within, because we know that's where all the answers are. That is where the truth is. Okay, so some of you, yeah, if you do have some of these things going on and you're not quite ready to stand up and be truthful and be honest, then you may, that's definitely going to be something that would be fearful, obviously, but it's really not. The truth is the truth, and that is who you authentically are. So it cannot be scary to you because it's who you are at the core. So It's doing is showing you and allowing you to make adjustments and make changes so you can get back into alignment with your authentic self. So don't fear the change, don't fear the truth. Okay, so let's see, where else do we want to go here? Let's go to potential outcomes. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be a time where you do decide to part ways, or you do decide that, you know, you're not necessarily aligned. So you may be kind of going in different directions here. For others, let's see, we have the Hangman. Okay, so yeah, this may result in a little bit of a separation, or you may decide to kind of go to your respective areas and just not continue the discussion. Just give each other a couple days and be like, okay, we'll come back to this next week because we got too much stuff going on and the things aren't meshing. You know what I'm saying? So you may decide that as well. So a little bit of introspection, reflection time could be good for you, could be beneficial for you. We also have the Six of Swords here as well. So this is you really coming out on the end of things and having a successful outcome, and that is going to look different for some, because with this could also mean like you going through a difficult period first before you reach that successful outcome. So again, this is a collective reading, so it's a little bit of couple different directions this can go in, but either way, when I say like a successful outcome, that doesn't mean you get everything that you want. That means that you get everything you need for your highest good. Okay, so give me one more here. Ah, beautiful. I do love that, because there's hope here. There is hope here. So there's definitely hope for things to align, and you both to align on your path, and then that be the path for both of you. So there's definitely that hope here. So don't think that this is like, oh no, you know, we're separating, we're breaking up, we're not, you know what I mean, going to be able to work through this. You absolutely can. So that is here as well. So go for what you feel passionate about, and if that is what you desire to do, to work on things, do that. Absolutely do that, because we have success here, so you can have a successful outcome. All right, so let's see what else we have. Transcendence here. So wonderful, because this is really about you continuing to grow and to evolve and to step into like this new person that you are, that is just you remembering who you already are. So it's you coming back into alignment with who you are, and you also coming into your truth as well. So we talked a little bit about the truth and being honest and allowing the truth to shine. So that is also here again as well. So that is that confirmation, and you doing that is helping you to raise your frequency and to raise your vibration so that you can connect with the abundance and blessings and the prosperity that is for you and meant for you. Okay, so let's get a couple of these oracles before we close out. Ah, wonderful. So we have some Libra energy here. So I choose. I love that, because this is really about you going in the direction of what you feel passionate about. Okay. All right. So I feel like also with this Libra, you're calling to create a lot of balance. And we talked about that at the beginning here as well. So that's coming up here again. It's like, okay, your approach should be balanced. Your solutions should be balanced so that all parties are, again, feeling seen and heard, and it's a win-win for everyone. Okay, so you're also identified here as an old soul. And I thought that we did talk about connecting with your inner child. So if we did not, that's definitely something that you want to consider and do. But yeah, there's definitely the inner child here coming out again. We have also some triggers that may come through for you, and it is allowing for you to create new memories and to connect with your inner child so that you are more aligned with your soul's purpose and the lessons, and remembering who you are and letting go of what's not serving you. So this is moving you along toward your true purpose. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, so those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Take care.